Good evening and welcome to another episode of Wine Pairings. I am your host, Eldritch Mortician. You can call me Mortician for short. Tonight we are sampling a very nice red wine that I bought at Trader Joe's for about $7, and you'd be surprised at what quality wine you can find at Trader Joe's for about $7. I have an Owl's Lair 2011 Mendocino County red wine made with organically grown grapes. It's got a very attractive label. Red, black, and white with an owl with yellow eyes perched on some grapevines. I thought it appropriate for our game about dating birds. It's blended from Cabernet Sauvignon and Shiraz grapes, and it's very, very nice. It's a bit dry on the dry side, but doesn't have that quite puckery tannin punch that some drier red wines have. And I'm quite pleased with it. I highly recommend it. And with that, we will get back to our what is probably an ill-fated romance with Dr. Shuu here. Right, and let me find my last save. This should be it. Yes, here we are. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is our way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. For those of you who did not see my last playthrough, this is an interesting little sequence mainly for this screen right here, which was my first indication that the setting was possibly a post-apocalyptic or post-disaster of some sort. That gets explored a lot more in the hidden scenario, the Bad Boys Love scenario, which I'll eventually get around to playing. Yes, again, I highly recommend this wine. It's very nice. That was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. Wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once a runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping grounds at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. Which is kind of hilarious for her to say because that's mainly found in birds. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. Huh? I don't know you. Where'd you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. Looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from there. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. You see a motor scooter, it fills you with determination. The intimidating sparrow gestures at our scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Koshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. which is, as I mentioned in my last playthrough, takoyaki is little balls of octopus and usually cabbage and dough, and it is absolutely delicious. Call me Azami. And thank you, Azami. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate I might get home back faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so one or two more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. Eventually in one of these playthroughs we'll get a job, but not in this one. I think I'll wait until I'm in college. That way I can skip lectures and go to work. That's totally how college works. Slacking off and having fun is more the high schooler thing to do. Whee! Today's a local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. Invite. Well, we haven't been trying to get his attention for nothing. What do you want? Ah, it's the doctor! Ah! Is that all? I'm going home. Sorry, I just hadn't thought you'd actually come. But I didn't have anything better to do, so I decided that even if it was a 0.05% chance, it was still worth trying. You invited me based on a chance like that? Fascinating. I think I want to try studying primate ethology next. That aside, what did you want? I wanted to go to the festival with you. A festival? Forgive me, but I don't ascribe to idle superstition. I think 99.95% of the people there will be there just for the fun, not religion. Very well. I shall accompany you. In exchange for your left arm, of course. My left arm? Oh. Would that pose problems to your active and youthful high school lifestyle? I shall accept a lock of your hair instead, then. Okay. Yep, he's a pervert. Yippee. Fireworks. How marvelous. You mean even you like fireworks, sir? Naturally. Such potential. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. I'm not sure I want to know what he's thinking about. I enjoyed myself tonight. Thank you, Mr. Saka. And so he left, a satisfied expression on his face. I'm a little worried that he was trying to study me, but I'm glad he had fun. The late sunset in summer makes it easy to stay out late. I feel like my internal calendar is off already. I think I'll get some udon and go home before I get life cancelled. Wait, isn't that the doctor? Good evening, doctor. Huh. Ah, it's you. Is this any hour for a high school student to be wandering about? Huh? There's mud on his wing. Little of this city's nocturnal entertainment is to be admired. Perhaps you should go home. I'm going to... And what are you up to, Dr. Shuu? Sir? Yes? What are you doing out here, sir? Nothing. Nothing at all. I was on my way home. I just happened to pass by. But if you were just walking around, how'd you get all muddy? I had forgotten that primates retain their keen vision in the dark. Informative indeed. Thank you, Mr. Saka. Good night. Well, wait, you didn't answer my question. Throwing something away. Huh? I was disposing of them things I no longer needed. And so he hurried away into the night. Throwing something away? What? Littering is bad, Doctor. Ah! I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late! Oh. Hello, Tosaka. Sir, I'm sorry I'm late. I overslept. Overslept? Ah, my homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Tosaka? Huh? What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? Aside from you just broke the fourth wall. Oh. You're just a little bit early. Ah. So, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Tosaka? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshmen's exams, and I thought maybe you could help if you don't have something else. Of course, you have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library, I want to... Let us return to our glorious abode. Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloodied sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to distant Macedonia. Oh? Have fun. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer. Oko-san is always having fun? Yep. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts flipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Focus, sir. Focus. Huh? Is that student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 2-2? Not a name I recognize. Should I go find their classroom? They might already have gone home, though. Well, any teacher will do, right? Doctor? Good afternoon. What is it this time? I found someone's student ID and I thought maybe you'd know what to do with it. Isn't that something for the staff room? Why bring it all the way here? It was closer. And they started printing out tests in there already, so I'm not sure I can go in. There's no need for excuses, young lady. Leave it there and get out, please. Yes, sir. Wait, Miss Tosaka. Where did you find this? It was on the staircase between the first and second floors on the south side. I see. It wouldn't do to have someone finding it and asking questions. I am indebted to you, Miss Tosaka. Asking questions? Nothing you need to worry about. Please, do be careful on your way home. What was that all about? He certainly is as strange as ever. Today's an elective day. What should I do? I'm going to study math, increase my wisdom, even though that does not help me identify the obvious serial killer in our midst. I had hoped for something a little more interesting from an elective, but this is dull. I can just barely keep up, even though Mr. Nanaki explains everything so clearly. So this is all easy for you, Sakuya? Wow. Are you trying to curry favor with me? He looks happy, though. Yay. Today's school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have the day off. I don't have anything to do, so I guess I'll go look around. A whole bunch of clubs have food stalls outside. They looked good when I was coming in, so maybe I'll go get something for lunch. Wait, isn't that... A familiar silhouette floats by on the other side of the crowded schoolyard. Dr. Iwamane? I thought he'd be cooped up in the infirmary doing something boring today. Maybe I should ask him to eat lunch with me. Let's invite him to lunch. I have to catch up to him first. Did go this way, right? Ah, did I lose him? Where did he go? There aren't even any stands set up here, and there's nothing in the pamphlet about anything outside the main area. The only thing back here is... incinerator? Who goes there? Ah! The doctor! I was following him up until a minute ago, but now he's behind me? Oh, it's you. Stalking is a bad habit, young lady. No, I wasn't... I was just wondering what you were doing. Is it a crime to walk about one's own school? But there's nothing back here. There's the incinerator. But why? I was placed in charge of the science club's activities today. I just came back here to get rid of some things that were left over. Unneeded things. Things. My hunter-gatherer instincts are telling me to change the subject. Oh, right. Sir, would you like to walk around together? I heard the haunted house is... No, thank you. At least let me finish inviting you before you refuse. As I said, I am supervising the science club, so I do not have time for fraternization. Okay. And so I returned to the cafe, scared off by his obstinance and my own survival instinct. Tosaka Hyoko. If only I could tell how she plans her actions, I could deal with her fairly easily. How troubling. Ah! I handed in my recorder instead of my math homework. What do I do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room? Excuse me. Huh? Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Uemane. I hadn't expected to see them together. And you see nothing particular about these numbers? Nothing at all. There is a statistical deviation visible in the data on the students from the past few years. I had hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated you. Really? Sorry I couldn't help then. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. You should look more closely into Mr. Nanaki. Hello, Tosaka. Even the students disrespect you. Pathetic. Sir, I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework. So you did. Here you go. Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Like teacher, like pupil. We're supposed to go into the infirmary today. Better hurry. Excuse me. Huh? Yes. Where's Sakazaki? Didn't he come yet? Mr. Sakazaki won't be here today. Or tomorrow, or the day after. What do you... He's been absent for almost a month now. I never realized. Did something happen? Who knows? He never was a very good student. No one's surprised to see him playing hooky again. You know something about it, don't you, sir? Me? Of course not. I only know what happens within this little room. That somewhat alluring, slightly evil smile on his face tells me all I need to know. He had a hand in this. You do know something. Sleeping pills. Huh? What are you standing around for? You're his replacement now. Counter supplies and mark down everything we're low on. I don't think that counts as an explanation. You skipping school? I never thought of him as that type, and he hasn't even called me. Why did you decide to become an assistant here, Miss Tasaka? Because, We're following this path. What? Is that so? What a coincidence. I think I'm starting to like you too, though I can't say I thought much of you at first. He likes me? Is that good or bad? My heart's racing, but I can't tell if it's love or fear for my life. I wonder where Yuya went. We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester have been nothing but tests. Tasaka. Sir. You ranked top of the year this time. Well done. What? She beat you by 2 points, Shirogane. Oh well. Ugh. Sakuya's glaring daggers at me again. How nostalgic. Anyway, my hard work paid off. Yippee! Today is Christmas, but Christmas is too mainstream, so I'm not celebrating. Which is to say my family's Shin Buddhist. Oh, someone at the door. Howdy! Pelican Express here with a package for Miss Tasaka Hiyoko. Sign here, please. Oh, thank you. Thank you, little girl. Have a good one. I wonder what it is. I don't think I've ordered anything recently. From Dr. Iwamane. Whoa, there's even a letter. I greatly appreciate your hard work at the infirmary. I hope this suits your tastes. Merry Christmas. Iwamane Shuu. He has really nice handwriting. Let's see, what's in here? There's a big box and a small one. Inside the small box is a quill pen. It's beautiful, a real white bird feather. Is he really giving this to me? It looks pricey. The big one is... Huh? It looks like a roast chicken or maybe a turkey? Not sure what people ate on Christmas. It's still warm. He must have had it delivered in a hurry. Thank you, Doctor. Yum. Oh, boy. $50 points of wisdom, and she can't connect the dots between a white quill pen and a roasted bird, and Yuya hasn't been in school in a month. The sun, its majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. The first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. But for how long? It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. There are a lot of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from some birdie. I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Yoko! Huh? Happy New Year! Here's to many happy returns, right? What are you doing, Ryota? Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow. Oh. It looks good on you. You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? I'd like one for... I'll do Fulfillment and Conquest. Here you go. Thanks, Ryota. Are you here all day today? Yep. First day's always busy. Oh, well, I was going to ask you if you wanted to get lunch together, but... Sorry, Hiyoko. Maybe some other time? Since you're here, why not go get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there. Okay, thanks. See you later. Mr. Nanaki, Happy New Year. Oh. Hello, Tosaka. Happy New Year. Did you get a fortune, sir? Yes. Unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one? I will. Which should I take? This one. Such blessing. Good. You got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, Tosaka. Thank you, sir. Wait, isn't that... Doctor? He's standing a little way away from the crowd. Do partridges have winter plumage? He looks a little fluffier than usual. I wouldn't have expected to see you celebrating the new year here, sir. Celebrating? Hardly. I have no interest in gods, temples, or celebrations. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh wait, what's he doing here? So, what are you here for, sir? I just happened to be passing by. But there's nothing else here. Why would you be... Is it a crime to aimlessly wander the city in the morning? No, I was just wondering. Such a crowd all at once. And as you said, there's nothing else around here. Who would notice if one or two were to disappear? Well then. Goodbye, Miss Tosaka. Happy New Year, creepy Dr. Man. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker. You're still hibernating. Sir, wake up! Oh. I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Except murder. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Oh, tomorrow's Legumintines. I think I'll buy some beans. Today, Legumintines is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful. This is actually based on an actual tradition. In Japan, apparently February 4th is the day that they would throw beans at pigeons to ensure good luck. This has been conflated, obviously, with Valentine's Day in this scenario. Good evening. Here for beans? Yes. Is there a kind you think is particularly good? Well, this year's trend is toward those bean medleys for racers, but they are a little pricey, so it's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true. Sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy... nothing but the best for the psycho of our dreams. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give beans to that special somebody. As a further aside in trivia, she did mention that you give beans to the boy you like. In Japan, apparently there is a tradition of a Valentine's Day and a White Day. I forget which is which, but one gender has a day that they give regular chocolate to the person that they like. And the other gender is expected to reciprocate on this other day with white chocolate so that they know that, partly to know that the chocolates are not being regifted. Apparently it can get pretty expensive because you're expected to give chocolates to basically freaking everyone. I don't know if that's still a big thing in Japan or not, but a little bit of trivia for you. I do not recall summoning you to duty today. What is it? The doctor seems to be engaged in a sweet embrace with a stack of papers at his desk. He didn't even look at me, and from his voice, he wants me to leave. Do you know what day it is, Doctor? February 3rd. He glances at the calendar above his desk and then returns to his papers. The anniversary of the first successful human embryo transfer. Really? Sorry, but I did not do Shu's voice. Of course. Test tube babies had been successfully grown before then. So, what did you want? Were you hoping I would transfer you an avian ovum? No! I'd have to be a really sad girl to be fantasizing about bird eggs in the school infirmary. It's legumantine, sir. You give beans to the boy you like? So, here. You're giving these to me? Yes. He finally looks over at me, but his expression is still... No, it's changed to something else. These are quite elegantly packaged. Yes, I got the most expensive ones for you, sir. Oh, these were sold to you as some sort of luxury item. I see. Such a thing would never have occurred to us if we had lived long ago. To think that we live in a society where price is completely disconnected from amount and nutritional value. A roundabout way of saying the beans aren't worth their price tag? The value comes from the fact that they are expensive alone. Fascinating. She'll experiment on them later. No, you're supposed to eat them. The nutritional value and appearance aren't important. The important part is the fact that I gave them to you today. You gave me beans that anyone could get with the money. Worthless. Ah! Rejected. Your resistance only makes my maiden heart burn stronger for you, Doctor. In that case, I'll bring you beans that I grew myself next year. Just you wait. You gotta give Hiyoko credit, though. That's some, she bounced back from that rejection, was just like, okay, you don't like those? We'll make you like them. The year is almost over. Feels like it started only yesterday. This is the last day I have infirmary duty as well. And now we are on proper Valentine's Day. The doctor's not here yet? The infirmary is quiet and peaceful as always. The orderly rows of medicines, the neatly made bed... Huh? Something stinks in here. It's coming from the bed behind the curtains. I'm scared. Huh? Welp. The sheets are stained brilliant red. At the foot of the bed sits a wash basin. It's liquid pink with a stack of scissors coated in blood and feathers in the bottom. The blood on the bed is still wet. This is... Students who disappeared after going into the infirmary. Yuya. That mysterious smile the doctor gave when I asked him. I have to get out of here. I have to tell someone. I need to report it. The police? Anyway, I need to get away. I need to get out before he... You're early today, Miss Tosaka. Ah. You're rather pale. Here. Why didn't you lie down? Doctor? This blood. Oh, forgive me. I just finished dismembering another student and hadn't cleaned up yet. Please pay it no mind. He didn't even try to deny it. The door's locked? Going home so soon? It won't open. Indeed it won't. After all, there are so many bad little boys and girls who will try to leave before their examinations are over. Like you. Doctor, you really have been cutting people up and using them for your experiments? You really need to ask that. After all, you even helped me. Helped you? I would never. Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Just at the start of the semester, you helped me destroy a little evidence. You brought back the ID card of one of my guinea pigs. I suppose I dropped it by accident. You really helped me out then. We can't leave things like that lying around now, can we? Then, Yuya? What did you do to Yuya? Oh. I thought you'd figured that out already. He's in here, Miss Tosaka. In here. The doctor reaches over and lightly strokes my stomach. The big one is, huh? Looks like a roast chicken or maybe a turkey. I'm not sure what people ate on Christmas. It's still warm. You must have had it delivered in a hurry. Of course, technically speaking, he's long since been digested and absorbed into your body, so we really don't know exactly where he is now, do we? But you can't be. No. No. How did he taste? I was worried he might be a little tough. I did so regret not having a better bird to send you. It simply wouldn't do to have you throw him out. But that was Yuya? That's a beautiful face, Miss Tosaka. I have longed so dearly to see that face. You could tell from the start that I was dangerous, couldn't you? And yet you came to see me, again and again, very assertively. No, I just had to come for my infirmary duties. Was that really it? You knew I planned to kill you, and yet you came anyway. Are you sure you didn't have feelings for me, perhaps? No! I want to say, but my tongue is lead in my mouth. Maybe it's true. Maybe somewhere deep inside, I love the doctor. I am afraid that I have room for only one in love in my life, and that is research. But it would be cruel to ignore your earnestness. And so I have put much thought into how I might reward you. Just cutting you up would be a terrible pity. And I think I want to keep you by my side. Forever. He's going to kill me. I know he's going to kill me. Why can't I move? And so, this is what I decided. I shall preserve only your head. It'll be easily stored. Of course, I can't let such a rare sample slip by, so I will remove your brain. Why can't I pull my eyes from his? From the neck down, I shall cut you up and study you thoroughly. Don't worry. You won't go to waste. I will make sure to examine your insides most intimately. Suddenly he has a cleaver in his left wing. You have chased after death's allure most diligently. I suppose you're too afraid to speak now? For a moment, my vision shifts to the ceiling, the wall, the floor, my eyes rolling wildly. The world twists, soaked in red. And so my life came to an end. Damn, son. We have an emergency report from the Pigeonation Project. The researcher we dispatched to the school has stolen a highly classified sample and fled. He took sample HB-087, the human head. We have not confirmed that he is armed. We have sealed off the area. He seems to be acting alone, so our retrieval squad should take care of everything quickly. Please, help yourselves. The cheese Danish are rather good. Have these brutes no mercy. No, I did agree to this from the start. We seem to be in a bit of a pickle, Miss Tosaka. They suddenly asked that I give you to them. And to think that until now they considered you worthless. I was the one who preserved you so beautifully. You like the jar, do you not? You know the mere exposure effect? It states that one can become attracted to things simply through repeated contact with them. A conundrum indeed. I think perhaps I have felt new emotions since I acquired you. We have but little time left together, I fear. I do not like the idea of handing you over to them, so I think I will break you once more. Of course, I do not wish to force you into a double suicide. I shall break this glass only after confirming your feelings. You loved me, did you not? Well, I guess we'll say yes then. Thank you. I am so glad I got to kill you. Good night, Miss Tosaka. Contact. In the water, left side. Weapons free. Take him down. And now we have successfully, I use that word provisionally, romance Dr. Shuu, who did not do the Draco and leather pants trope or softening his cruel heart. He was just plain evil. I do really love doing his voice, though. So expect to hear more of him in other playthroughs. I have acquired Holiday Star as well, and will be playing that eventually. But yes, that was Dr. Shuu's true ending, the happy couple, in which we have both ended up quite dead. And again, I thank you all, as usual, for watching. My wine pairing this evening has been Owl's Lair 2011 Mendocino County Red Wine. Organically grown grapes, a really lovely label, and a very nice wine. I am quite impressed. Especially for the price tag. I hope you have all enjoyed this session, and I will see you next time. I may play more Hatoful Boyfriend. I've also got some other games, some point and click and some role-playing games that I'm kicking around playing next. I guess we'll just see what pairing goes with what wine that I decide to do next. Thanks again.